Alright, here goes to another try and hopefully no dropped frames. But we'll see. I don't know why it would be dropping frames so much. Maybe because I've had the thing open for like 12 hours now. That might be doing it. Oh, that's rather nice. That's rather nice, actually. Thank you. This is actually a rather nice coat. Now, where the hell is this thing? Come on. Reveal thyself. There he is. Alright, off we go. Was only our most notable, huh? Proceed. It appears I'm not dropping frames, so that's good. All right.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
There's sarcasm from Emmett.
On the outskirts of the imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius, the winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Emmanuelian just shivering his ass off, no doubt. Of course he is. Fucking idiot. Hate that guy. It's time.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party.
Oop. What is this word? I'm eating ice cream. Oh no!
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps.
Heavily armed people.
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they are led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number.
Oh, fun.
However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
Nope.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
When your country no longer exists, there's no one to be enemies for. If there's no throne to succeed someone on, there's no need to fight for it. The Garleans are rational, although twisted people.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
Likely.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Pretty smart 12-year-old.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position.
Nice.
Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments. And once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into two groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most.
Sounds good.
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Makes sense. At long last, Garlemald. What the fuck? Man's stealing my style. What the fuck, Thancred?
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Ishtola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right, once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's Magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
You know. Yes, I'll tick over 83 in here pretty quick. Oh, shit. I'm Thancred now.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have
Oh
one shot
yeah,
at this,
the
so
solo
let's make it
duties.
count.
They now have the character portraits.
Must be losing my touch.
Fine by me, I get to play Gunbreaker.
Must be losing my touch.
So that's extremely unreliable. Oh, has no effect on soldiers or Magitech weapons. I should have seen that. Na 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 na. All right.
Spotted.
Are growing increasingly aware of your intrusion. Oh no. It's not good. Yeah, I'm dead. That's problematic. Okay. What? All the way back here? Alright. Okay. That makes enough sense.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
God, he's wearing the same armor as me. What the hell is this shit? Ah, okay. Hmm. All right. So I gotta kill the little Magitech machines.
Damn, spotted. Damn, spotted.
Shouldn't that bring down the gauge though? Oh, okay. Now to hide and send word.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned.
Nice.
Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
The solo theme is really good as well.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Na 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 na.
Must be losing my touch.
Crap. Okay, 30. Come on, if I can just get a quick deception off here. Cool.
7 hells.
This is not going according to plan. Alright, control terminal, come on. Alright, made it out. Interesting solo duty.
are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
Yep.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Yeah. Ugh. At the rear of the Ilzabard contingent supply chain.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but... Wait! Something's coming!
Hmm?
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Yep. Dun 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 dun. You will fight as Loki Doki. Works for me. It's a very familiar person to play as. All right. I can't just spam Sheltron now, though. I need to use it more strategically. Sawe, Tyra. Yeah, that's Alphino engaging, so my job is just to stay right back here. I don't know, I have to go help Emmanuelian. Of course I do. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright. That ATR is so good. Sickard, where do... Okay, I need to fight these. Yep. I think he has the voice actor as Shulk. I can trust Graha to fix things over there. I have Confiteor. Bring it down. All right.
You lot all right back there? We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
I'm coming for you, Xenos. If I don't die first. Meanwhile, on the front line, give me a Urianger, please. Lucy would be amazing to get. Probably gonna get Stola. I'm fine with Urianger. I'm fine with Astinian. I just need to know how to play the class.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal. In time.
In time.
Their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
We got Astinian.
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others.
There's no end to them.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm dealing with the shit at the back.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
I like that animation for drawing the sword and shield, though. It's far more drawn out. Like, it's just you go for the actual sword first, pull it, and then grab the shield. I think our team is okay. All right. Lucia's taking the tank stack. I'll get my regen, thank you. I think they made it so you can't do 4 atonements anymore. Serena can take 1. We have the vast majority of them over here. Oh, that extra distance is so nice. Gotta say, I'm happy to be fighting alongside it this time rather than against it. Her giant finisher attack.
Tremble before the sun.
Are we focusing Virgilia or? Nice. Just the giant finisher move. Alright. Cool. We took them all out. Alright, officially in Garlemald.
A worthy adversary. Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death. Sadu Hatun.
Oh, poor Magni.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
What was the capital? Can't call it anything more than a abomination anymore.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. "800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
So that's why they wanted to take over Corvos.
In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth. Freezing, hungry, desperate, hated. The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
Possessed by an Ascian.
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I
Oh my god, can people just not yell outside my door for once?
Far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
My god, look at that. It's beautiful. Well, not hauntingly beautiful. Not exactly your classic definition. In classic definition, you'd call this a hellscape.
Not so much as a whisper.
Oh my god, can people shut the fuck up for once in their goddamn lives?
Less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways.
Her buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Probably does have a name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
So this is Camp Broken Glass, eh? My god. I just hope the mute button actually worked. Otherwise, that would be an interesting thing to post without checking the VOD. Alright. Garlemald. So this is broken glass? Yeah, camp broken glass. This is quite small, actually. This zone, it appears to be. I may as well just upload that third part as well. Endwalker playthrough, part 3. Alright. Endwalker. Endwalker. We'll set that to go out on at 1. Alright. How much RAM is that chewing up? What do you mean? I'm using half my resources. That's nothing. Once my head is cleared. This place is just really cool. Yikes. Ugh. When everyone is here, we will begin.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may.
What do you have to say, Maximo?
Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we've cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations. Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern.
Shut up, Sickard. No one
All the
cares.
houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
Fair enough. Is somewhat of an understatement. But I suppose there's nothing else that needs doing. If there are any, we surely find them. Ice fields. I love ice fields. Oh, wait. No, I don't. What the hell's that expression?
As ever, you do not want for enthusiasm. But given your experience traipsing about through Kurthus, I should be surprised if you let a little inclement weather dampen your redoubtable spirits. And even if that were the case, the promise of hot soup upon your return would surely spur you to action.
No, I hate soup.
You all have your duties. Let us make haste.
If anything, that makes me want to stay inside.
Keep you.
Why do I have to talk to Emanuelaine or whatever the fuck? Sounds like a rather tall order. Oof. My telescope. Oh boy. We may as well humor him. Well, off we go. Garlemald. At long last. But what the hell has this place become? Oh no. That's a girl, it's gonna be a dude. Now go and Godspeed. In other words, he's going back to the camp to go to the warm area, or warmer area. No doubt. I kind of just want to ride around. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just see the area. Yeah. There's nothing all that much here, is there? It's all gone. 304 yalms to the northwest. Cerulean pipe. Is there a way to get underground? There must be. Otherwise there'd be no way to get down to that. Is this a tunnel going down? Must be. Yeah, she's covering the third eye, but still. Garlean. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here yet. So none of them want to speak to me. Someone's just playing triple triad. Not mine. Hmm. Hmm. She'll stop here and this will be cover. Yep. She's gonna go to that tunnel that I was just in, isn't she? Shit. Okay, so I need to hide behind here. What? There were monsters closer to her than I was, and yet she's concerned about me. Get moving again. Nope. Another piece of cover, cool. Shit. Shit. Okay. final sprint, so she's making her way to the cabin on the hill there. There's another tree here. She's gonna keep going. Apparently. Yep. Alright, cool. And then just from behind her, excuse me. Alright. You did this to us. How so? Licinia. Never have managed to stay sane. Oh boy. Everything was silent. Oh boy. Retired soldiers. Garleans, of course, the first thing she's like when she finds out that there's other sane people. You're the savages that did this. No one did this except Xenos. I don't like that look. Maybe we should tell her about Xenos and how he is. Moment time. And there's plenty I could do. How much food do I have in my inventory right now, for example? Quite a bit. I have 5 crab dishes. I have 10 smoked chicken. I have a bunch of zoni. That's from like 5-6 years ago. But you know. Just playing the same song. Warming tincture. There you are. Poisoned by any chance? No. No, we have them. Oh, this is a conspiracy theorist. No, Varys is dead. We know the guy who killed him. He was killed by just like he was killed by Xenos. Trust me when I say Xenos does not take half-hearted measures. No, we flew in. She's trying to hide someone inside. Not willing to give it away. You'd best watch out for baby Almasties while we're away. Alright then, Lucinia. I'm about to hit 83. When do I get my next ability? 86 and then at 90. Just an upgrade though, so other than the addition of the Confiteor combo, my rotation isn't really changing at all. Or rather my toolkit. Wait, since I still have all these, does that mean I can just keep them? Because if I can just keep my Gnashing Fang combo as it is, I'm just going to keep it as it is. Shit, now I'm curious. Ether current. Nice try. Oh great, my accuracy is shit, isn't it? Well, since it's already assigned to a hotbar, I guess I'm grandfathered in if I want to keep it. Yeah, that just feels bad. Granted, I didn't do the continuations, but... How did you find us? You've got another thing coming. Oh, this isn't gonna end well for you. Please consider me intimidated. That didn't last. Oh, is this the mini Garuda? What's with the Eggy? I thought they changed that. Weird. There you are. Transporting barrels of ceruleum. Well then, after you. Just walk in and be like, yo, you guys got ceruleum, I got Gil. You know, you can just fuck off and, you know, make a nice life for yourself somewhere else. Girabanya, Yanksha, Boja, to name a few. So half those lands have been freed. How do our heaters use a surplus for later, and though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Go where? Gone for good. It's too good to be true. Garlemald just being gone. Yeah. Sure, send them our way. Yeah, no worries about that. I like this guy. Dun 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 dun. Well, Blue Mage is still at level cap. Not that that means much. I'll try to get all my stuff at 80 up to max first. I'll keep working away at my Dragoon as well, why not? If I can cap that, I'd be happy. It's too quiet. They can't have gone far. What did they do? They try and pull something over Alphino. Garleans, it wouldn't surprise me. Hey, Alfie. What do they do? We know what you're about? What do you mean? Huh? Steal our lands, get your revenge. No. We're trying to help them, you idiots. To protect them from you? Are these people fucking stupid? Huh? What are they talking about? No one invaded them. We just came in as a supply thing. These people are stupid. No one's planning on putting them in servitude. Garleans would be pretty fucking useless in servitude. They can't do shit. They're literally magicless little bastards in a world that runs on magic. You'd be better off getting a donkey. It would be funny to say, well, when it comes to anything else but labor, Garleans are as useless as a donkey. And on top, and when it comes to labor, well, we don't do slavery. Unlike Garleans. Fucking Garleans. It's like, how stupid can they be? Fresh blood. Oh, great. Oh, great. The two bodies are already cold. Great.
trail. We found one. They were attacked.
And now they're dead.
No. Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
Idiots.
We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
They're already gone, Alphino. Leave them to die as they lived, thinking nothing of the outside world.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand, so I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right.
They have no
We
objections.
had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders.
Not really.
But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
We had to come here. For the sake of putting an end to this. Yep. There's not much we can do. Your inventory is not full. Now that's a quest name. Do you really want to hear it, Lucia?
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified.
That's good.
They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's Third Legion clashed with the First, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events of the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The
Yep.
Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Which was true.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Elidibus.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a
Yeah.
hand. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvus is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
Of course.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
Mm-hmm.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory. And that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
Xenos.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the
Oh,
Third
House
Legion's
Brutus.
coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
Oh, fun.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
Yep. No surprise there.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories. No recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varys giving them orders in their dreams.
Over the radio.
May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
What was said on the radio?
We have something to show you all.
Varys spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
Yep.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
Weird.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you. A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish
The
to
blue-haired
ask
Garlean
questions.
from the trailer. I hope it turns
I
out to
think
be
we do.
Lucia's brother or something. That would be funny.
Who do we have here?
Nope.
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Have you no sense?
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Shut down.
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Maxima.
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say if I let you two go by yourselves?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Sounds good.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
It's 11:30. If I get up tomorrow at 7, then we're good to go. Probably. People won't be on at that time. It's a weird time. It's time to have to be up for. Tomorrow at 11. Ugh. Jealous. Thancred in particular. Yeah. In the Golden Knight there and just get back at it in the morning.